Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokemon Through the Years series on this channel, shit and stuff, and you can see the overlay. Things have changed a little bit, so let's take a quick look at our team. I am planning to take on the last remaining gym in the Sinnoh region today. So everybody's up to level 50. I'm going to be honest with you, I did use Pokeaxe to level them up to level 50. Because I didn't have time to do the manual grinding, especially since I had to change the team around a little bit. And I usually, when I do have the time, I tend to do manual grinding. I didn't this time, so everybody is exactly level 50, not a single experience point more than that. So let's take a look. Flog hasn't changed at all. We now have Grump the Shiftray on the team because we needed a new grass type, and I had the choice of either this or Spaghetti. And I figured let's go with Grump because we've used Spaghetti before, and it'll be fun to have it on the team eventually again maybe. But let's give the spotlight to a new Pokemon, which also meant that we would have two Dark types. So I took out Midna, and just the entire team has changed a little bit. But Grump has Leaf Storm, Feint Attack, which may be the wrong Feint Attack actually. You've got Feint Attack and Find Attack. I don't know how to pronounce the second one. I think I've given him the wrong one by accident. Again, Pokeaxe. I think they're pretty much the same attack anyway, so let's just ignore that. Fake Attack and Fake Out, Fake Attack. Fake Out and Razor Leaf. It's not a particularly great moveset, but it could be worse. Then we've got George, which I gave Shadow Claw and Avalanche to, both through TM, which I had in the bag. Jimmy the Giratina, which I looked up, we can't actually get him back into the Origin form until post Elite Four, which will be just literally only the last episode. We got beat Acreus, and maybe we'll also do the other event legendaries. I thought about that between episodes. I'm not entirely sure about that one yet, though. With Steel Wing, TM, Ancient Power, Dragon Claw, and Shadow Force, Laura has not changed at all. And now we've got Tough, the Regirock with Rock Throw, Strength, Superpower, and Ancient's Power. Not a particularly great moveset, I'm going to be honest with you. I gave it Strength because its moveset was actually kind of shit. So that is going to be our team taking on the final gym of the region. And the next episode we're going to make our way to Victory Road. And the episode after that we'll be doing the Elite Four and the Champion Fight itself. And then we do the at least Acreus. But if I'm going to have to use Action Replay to get the Azure Flutes anyway, I might as well do the Oak's Ladder, and then whatever the... I need to go see Professor Rowan first, right? Yeah. Whatever the one for Darkrai is, I think it is... just a boat ticket, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. Or is it the key into that specific house? I don't know. But I'll probably do all three of them, because why not? Just doing Arceus would be a pretty short episode, I feel, because we'd just be going up to Mount Corner again and using the Azure Flute to fight whatever Arceus turns into. It does give us a couple of more opportunities to catch potentially interesting Pokemon that way as well, which there would have been a reason for me not to do it prior to me losing a lot of Pokemon over the last couple of episodes. Now that we've lost a good amount of our best Pokemon, I think it might not be a bad idea to... Let's see if anybody on the team can actually learn Fly. Giratina might, and if he can, I've got no reason to use... Yeah, okay, so we're going to force ourselves to give Jimmy Fly. I don't think I really need Ancient Power necessarily, so it's not something that I'm really happy to do, but as long as I have a Pokemon that can learn Fly, that is not dead, I feel obliged to actually use that one. So we need to go back to Senjin Town to talk to Professor Rowan, I'm pretty sure, before moving on to the next gym. We will be doing the next gym today. No matter what, we will be doing it. And hello, you have been waiting for me, haven't you? So yeah, we've lost a good amount of useful Pokemon, especially last episode, losing Galat was not fun at all. So I think having a couple more... That's everything I needed to do. Okay. I think having a couple more opportunities to capture some more Pokemon. I won't be going to this place over here, but having the Shaman encounter and the Darkrai encounter on top of the Arceus encounter might actually be very good for me. I am going to make sure that when I record that episode, because it's going to be a very capture-heavy episode, it will be during nighttime, just so that I can use Dusk Balls to the fullest effect. I'm not getting burps and hiccups mid-episode, am I? Am I? I don't think I am. I think it was just like a little bit of build-up gas in my stomach, which ends up happening because you know what? I'm a human being. Human beings have like gas formation sometimes. People fall, okay? People burp. It happens. Get used to it. I would have liked to capture you. Talking about capturing, I think... Let's see, how many Pokeballs do we actually have? We have plenty of Pokeballs to pretty much capture mostly anything we run into. I still haven't taught anybody False Swipe. I probably should. Okay, Route 222. Our encounter for this route is going to a... Oh. That is... I'm not entirely sure what to think. This should be neutral, right? It's exactly as much damage as I needed to do with that. I also found a heal ball between episodes because I needed to go to Valley Windworks, no, Flamora Town, the Flamora Meadow, to get a Leaf Stone, obviously, to evolve Nuzleaf, because I did do that legitimately. I also got like a rare candy, the Miracle Seed, which I probably should actually give to Shiftery, and a heal ball, because that's also very close today, and I wasn't exactly sure which one. Sableye, we're going to call you Gremlin. Why? Because it's the first thing that I think of when I see a Sableye. Gremlin, Goblin, pretty much the same thing, so that might have actually... Are they called Gremlin? I don't know for sure. That's a little bit sad. Okay, so more Sableye. Probably not going to add Sableye to the party because we have a Dark type and we have a Ghost type, and both of them are kind of like a lot better than Sableye, and I don't really want to fight any of you if at all possible. I'm going to Surf in order to prevent fighting that little girl, because I need the time I have in this episode to... I just realized, don't we like fight Flynn? I think we fight Flynn. We might not take on the 8th gym in this episode if we do. I think you fight Flynn before going into Sunshore City. You've got a Regice! Okay. Random Sailor. Regice, fine. Let's go into Lauron. This shouldn't be a huge issue. Adorable, now die. Okay, that was almost very scary for a moment. That means that we've... Hold on a second. That means that in the past, like, week of recording, I've seen all 3 Regis. I've caught a Regirock, I found a wild Registeel, and now I killed a Regice. Is it Regice or Regice? Because it doesn't have 2 eyes, but they're all Regi and then their element. But Regice doesn't have a double eye. So, really it should be Regice. Just based on spelling, but based on like the pattern, it definitely should be Regice, right? That being said, we've got new Regis, don't we? I still don't know what the actual... I was looking up Regirock's move and Loon set between episodes, obviously. So let's actually do that again. Regirock Loon sets. Hopefully that is Clamperl dying, not me. Yeah. Let's do this live, because we've got some more Regis, and I've actually not really looked into it. So we've got Regidrago, which has to be a dragon type. Regieleki, or something like that, and that's about it. Didn't we have 3 new Regis in total? I thought we had a 3rd one. Okay, so that is a electric Regi, apparently. And Regidraco. Okay, I probably should look into that a little bit more, because then again, I'll probably eventually end up getting them anyway through Showdown, because I do 3 random battles a week on Showdown for members only, Silver tier and up, that is. So eventually, I'll probably just like by chance get one of the new Regis in there, right? I don't think I need to use Shadow Force against you. That'd be a little bit overkill. Maybe I should have used Shadow Force against you. Because you would live. Of course. I'm really scared about what is coming up though, because I feel like you fight Flynn. The Elite Four. Yeah, there he is. Do I actually fight him? Do I? No. Yeah, please. No. Maybe? Please don't fight me. You don't fight him. Okay. Thank God you don't fight him. So let's go to the lighthouse and get whatever his name is back to his goddamn gym so we can beat his ass. What is your name again? Is it Faulkner? I think it's Faulkner. Something like that. I never remember like half the names of the... I mean, okay, let's go over this, right? Gym 1, Rourke. Gym 2, Gardenia. Gym 3, Mylene? Oh, well, Fantina, but we'll get to that. Just like based on the badges, the order I have them on the overlay, right? Gym 4, Crash or Wake. Gym 5, Fantina. Gym 6... I have no idea. I honestly don't know what the Steel Gym... Braden? Baron? Something like that? Gym 7. Something with a C. Like Candice? No, that's from Phineas and Ferb. I'm not entirely sure. Now I think we've got Faulkner for Gym 8. I think. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Okay, so how many Hyper Potions do I have left? I don't think enough, so let's go to the Pokemon Mart before we go into the gym. Also, this is probably a good point to see if I finally can buy... Where can you get Dusk Balls? You can get Dusk Balls somewhere. Can you only get them at the Elite Four? You might only be able to get them at the Elite Four. How many Hyper Potions do I have? How many Hyper Potions do I have? I've got 1 in the bag, so I don't know, let's just buy another 15. Just so that we have enough. I am so filthy rich, you know what, if I can't buy Dusk Balls, I might as well just like buy 16 more Ultra Balls so that I have 30. So that whatever happens, next episode, I get a couple of captures. Do you sell Dusk Balls? No, you just sell mail. Where do you buy Dusk Balls? I distinctly remember buying a lot of Dusk Balls when I initially played this game way back in the day. Because they are the best Pokeball if you're playing at night, which obviously I was back then, a lot more than I am now. He's finally come back, seems he's feeling very upbeat too. I have a hunch that he recognized the toughness right away. No, 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 no. Okay. Why do you scare me like this, game? Why do you scare me like this? That's no fun. Please don't do that. Please don't do that ever again. I know that I'm scaring myself more so than the game scaring me, because I am the one that for some reason was thinking you fight Flint here. I know you fight Flint and Faulkner together when you get to the post-game area in a double battle, but this is not an issue. You survived. And you want to use Solar Beam, which is not going to happen because you're dead. So, just to be sure you guys understand. Usually, Faulkner, I'm going to keep saying Faulkner. If that's wrong... Oh, isn't that the name of the first gym leader in Johto? I might have... that might have made me look real stupid. Just... so that everybody understands, I am real stupid. I just prefer not to look real stupid. Anyway, whatever his name is, usually I Pokemon up to level 50. Level 50 Electivire usually is Ace. Meaning that I'm equal to the max level of his max Pokemon. Right? XP, that is totally fine, you're gonna die anyway. But as we have found out, in this version of the game, which I'm playing, which is an edited ROM, the gym leaders actually have slightly higher, and just like main battles anyway, have slightly higher levels than usually. So I'm expecting the actual... This puzzle is going way too well. I'm not even paying attention. I'm expecting the actual levels to be about 53 or 54. Like about a 10 or so % increase, a little bit under 10% increase is what I'm expecting. Maybe just 52, 53, but I'm expecting 53, 54 for the highest level Pokemon he has. This should be neutral and still just takes you out in 2-2. So I love Signal Beam. I never... Ooh. Yeah, please do give me that. Fuck recover. Try attack us. Actually... I don't have a ground type anymore. No, it's bad. That's bad. It's real bad. I guess we're going to George and use Avalanche? I'm assuming he will not outspeed. He outspeeds me, which means Avalanche does become more powerful, and that is still pathetic damage. Then again, he doesn't really do a lot of damage against me either. Even with Roar of Time, really not a lot of damage. So let's see what Avalanche does when he doesn't hit me first. That's a critical hit. That makes for unreliable dates. You know what? I'm going to say in against the Shuckle because Shuckle is just going to die. I just took down the literal god of time. What do you think a little slug thing is going to do against me? Fucking nothing, that's what. Let's heal up. That was scary. Probably shouldn't have stayed in. Or at least not without healing. Because I don't know why I didn't think about the fact that he could use Roar of Time again after one turn of recharging. I was just like, oh, he's not going to use that again. Roar of Time obviously only has 1 PP, because that's how that move works, definitely. It would be very interesting to have a move that only has 1 PP. Like, have it be a very powerful move, of course. Have it be a very powerful move, but only have 1 PP. That would be a very interesting move. I guess that is like kind of the idea behind moves with 5 PP. But like, just take it up a little notch. Like, just do the same thing, but with moves with 1 PP. That would be very interesting. Is there a move that has that? I don't know. Kind of makes me think of Last Resort, you know? It's a move that's very powerful, but only can be used when you have no other moves available to you, which is not a good matchup for me, necessarily speaking. So let's go into Grump. Because I don't think we've used Grump yet. So Feint Attack. Again, I think that might be the wrong move. I gave it by accident, but we're just going to go through with it. Yuxi, it's not going to be an issue either. Okay, it's a little bit of an issue, but not much. And I'm so glad that you didn't use Yawn before, because I would have had to go back to the Pokemon Center, and that would have been bothersome and annoying, and I would have preferred not to do that. And in this last room, there's just a lot of trainers, which I'm using the speed button for, because I'm just scared about the actual boss fight itself, or the gym leader itself coming up. Because that is going to be that is a lot of experience. Also, the XP share is not on any of my Pokemon, which, honestly, it doesn't need to be at this point in the game, I'd say. But it is in the box, so if I do want to do manual grinding for the... I don't think I can... Oh, you can get through there. So what is the thought process behind those electrical currents? If you can just walk under them? Are they literally just decoration? Clearly they're literally just decoration. They seem like they would be impossible to pass, though. A Porygon against a Porygon Z. Let's see how you deal with this. Not very well, apparently. Flog is definitely... Deoxys. I wonder... I guess Deoxys for opponents always is normal form, right? I don't think a opponent can actually have a attack form or defense form or speed form Deoxys. I think. I might be mistaken in that, but I'm pretty sure that I'm correct there. So, talking about being correct, I think this is... Yeah, I executed this entire gym puzzle flawlessly without even thinking about it. So yeah, Porygon Z is definitely going to get its spots on like the graphic I've been working on and the graphic you've been seeing on the live streams and things like that, right? It is Faulkner. Okay. So then who is the gym leader in Gen 2, the first one? Is that Faulkner? Faulkner? That would be stupid. So it probably means it's the case. I'm putting all of the Pokemon that I like worth something and that we like care about, and some of them have died, some of them haven't died. Gyarados on there, Destroyer is on there. Obviously Bob is on there, Spaghetti is on there. I put a little Caterpie in it because it's obvious. Just a fun little Easter egg, you could call it. Chester, actually, from the... Let's switch out. From the reverse lock is in there. I think Flog really does have the right to be on there as well. Oh, a Slytherin from the Showdown scoreboard. It was like the MVP of that entire series, more or less. So, all the Pokemon that are like really, really like impressive and that we won't remember, I'm putting on there. And maybe after some time I'll start cycling out Pokemon that we haven't used in a while, and if there's like new iconic Pokemon, we'll be putting those on there and stuff like that. But that is what has been going on with that graphic in the stream. Then I'm also using it as the end cards for the Everything Wrong With Pokemon videos at the moment. I might start using those as end cards for Through the Years starting in Gen 5 as well. That being said, I like the end card background for Through the Years as it is, because it is the 7 generations strips, as I like to call it. So it really does feel like it should stay that way. This is going fair. Oh, George. That sucks. I guess we're going into Tough next. Something had to die. I knew something was going to die. Just, it had to happen. That's not going to do a lot of damage. Ancient Power will not do a lot of damage either. I'm fishing for those stat increases with Ancient Power at this point. That's pretty much what's going on. Please. That critical hit, by the way, did matter. Like, a lot. You're going to use a potion, so let's see what Rock Throw does instead. Wow. Tough, your special attack is absolutely miserable. If that's what Rock Throw did, compared to Ancient Power, that is embarrassing. Just straight up embarrassing. Fuck you. What's your strength? No. The fucking burn is going to kill Tough. Two Pokemon dead. One of them legendary, but honestly, a bit of a useless cunt. Oh, you also have a Magmar, because why the fuck wouldn't you? Okay, I'm absolutely done with you. We're just throwing Giratina in your face and you're going to die. Here, have a Dragon Claw. And fucking die. Okay. You asked for it. Bye. And you burnt... You fucking burned me. You're actually being an issue, you know that? Actually being an issue. I guess we go back into Flog. Flog is literally the best thing we have. Oh, we don't have a Surf user anymore either. That sucks quite a bit. Yeah, that sucks quite a bit. I guess we'll... Probably should have used Tri Attack, but... Okay, that actually did quite a bit of damage. That didn't. Please get like... Ooh, wow! And that is after a light screen. Holy crap, okay. Flog, again, the MVP of like the last 2 weeks of episodes, but wow, Flog in that time really's come through. and shown how useful it is. That being said, 2 of my Pokemon are dead. One of them was a legendary Pokemon, which means that we do now have all 8 badges. And just to give myself a little bit of a better chance of that, should be Shockwave, I think. Charge Beam! Oh, of course, it's a Gen 4 move. That makes a lot more sense. Just to give myself a little bit of a better chance at building a... You shouldn't be battling me anymore, right? Yeah. At building a good team, I'm going to do my next capture right now in this episode. Because there's one capture where I just can... but I need a surfing Pokemon for it. And my surfing Pokemon, I don't know if you've noticed, but just fucking died. So, Jasmine here wants to waste our time. No. No, 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 no. No, you and me are not gonna... I'm not gonna challenge you to a battle now. Thank you. Thank you so much. What does this game... This game likes to scare me. This game likes to scare me with battles that are not actually happening, and I'm not okay with it. Oh yeah, HM7, Waterfall. We also need to teach that to somebody, don't we? I'm gonna try if we can actually serve on a dead Pokemon. Oh, we just straight up can serve on a corpse. That is fantastic. So, let's go into, I guess, Laura, and see what our encounter is going to be for... Wait a second, is this technically... This is technically Sunny Shore City. Hold on a moment, we can get 2 encounters here, because this is technically a different encounter. Oh! It'd be an X-Cloud. Let's give that a shot. I think we should be able to somewhat easily get this X-Cloud into a Ultra Ball, right? There we go! X-Cloud. And there's only one name we can give X-Cloud. It is going back way, like years and years and years and years. Back when, like, before the current, like, YouTube channel layout, when we still had, like, the more primitive graphic design and where banners only existed for YouTube partners. That kind of time. When I actually had X-Cloud as my channel, like, icon and mascot rather than Totodile. I don't think Totodile came in until I started doing the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Let's Play. And his name was, like, I was like 16, okay? I wasn't very, like, clever, but his name was Big Mouth. I think that was based on Bigfoot, but with, like, mouth instead. Was I 16? I can't have been that much older, but that's, like, 5 years... Well, how old I am I right now? I'm 24 now, so... That's like... I can't have been 16. Surely. Has it really been that long? It might have been. Technically speaking, Route 223 is a different route, which means that it should have a different catch list as well. It's a different area. Is it a technicality? No, it's not. Because if they wanted to not have that happen... Well, this is awkward now, isn't it? If they wanted to not have that happen, and I'm aware that they didn't design the game with nuzlocke in mind, but they could have just... It's not a legendary. Oh, it's a Rotom! It's a Rotom. Which means I can actually... It's Platinum, so I can get any form of Rotom I want, I think. Oh, I want this Rotom. I need this Rotom. Please don't die, Rotom. I need your I don't know which version of Rotom we're going to get, but is there a water type version of Rotom? Because we might get that one, and that is that. I think like there's a washing machine Rotom. There's fan. There's fridge. There's oven. This one. A washing machine, I believe. I'll have to take a look into which one we go with, but we're going to call you... What are we going to call you? I don't know. I honestly don't know. So you know what we'll do? We'll end the episode here. I will do a little bit of grinding and probably pokeaxing, but right now I have more time until I need to start recording the next episode, so maybe actual grinding. I will build the team as it should be, with like the dead Pokemon being in the dead box and the new Pokemon choosing what they're going to be. And I'll actually just ask in Discord what the name for this Rotom should be. Because it's the end of the episode, so I can just save state, and when somebody gives me a good name, I can load up the save state again and give it the name. And there's also Pokeax in the worst case scenario. So, until the next time, I've been Vlogger, you've been awesome, as always. Bye.